David Corson, Saturday, June 28, 2025. Hey, what time is it? Oh, it's about 6 o'clock. Anyway, hope everybody had a great Saturday. Got a positive thought, smile on your face going into your Saturday night. Hope you had a great Friday night. We had some wicked weather. This is my storm drain and all of the runoff that came up. This is my riverbed. We had a river that came all the way down there, just destroyed all my rocks here. I got to dig all these out. I'll probably just do that tomorrow. And this is the irrigation that we did for our neighbor, and this is everything that got washed away. What a mess. You should have seen the storm. I put a video up on my YouTube channel, and but this is just all, I got to dig all this out. And anyway, it was just a weather event. It was unbelievable, and just crazy. I mean, I never saw so much rain in such a short amount of time. And I had a guy that was we have a little disease on our land and on our grass, and he was out here, and he didn't show up. And then he was up at our other neighbors. He was doing this topsoil, and the rain came in, and it was, he was just worried about all the stuff getting washed away. We put up our house for 4th of July, got our flags up. In any event, he showed up about 8:30 after the storm. He goes, "Man, I'm in landscaping, man. I deal with this all the time. I have never, ever seen that much water in about a half hour, 40 minute. And lightning, thunder. I mean, it was unbelievable." Here's where one of my irrigation pipes burst. I had to get that fixed on Friday. Had the irrigation guy. But you see my hill? It's all fungus. This is all fungus. It's like freaking herpes. It's never going to go away. It's just going to keep spreading. This all just happened over the last couple days. All my grass was just completely all green. So we came out and sprayed this morning. And anyway, said about 7 to 10 days I'll start getting green again. But I got to do one more treatment. A couple $100 each one. And I've got it here in the back too. I mean, it's just the grass was super green. And all of a sudden, it just freaking came out of nowhere. So we've just been dealing with that. And today I was putting together a couple of cabinets and rocking and rolling and just getting stuff put away. And my wife, and there was a neighborhood party in our cul-de-sac coming up. And I just told my wife, I'm like, I'm just not going. I just want to hang out, take a shower, relax, keep cleaning up. It's my birthday tomorrow, and just gonna hang. Not feeling very social here and there. You see people already coming in, and it's over here. His name's Rocky. He owns a couple of car washes. They got their house all done. Everybody's got their stuff going on. But anyway, that's what I've been doing all day, and putting together a couple of I don't know what you call them. Just furniture, and put them up in my office in our media room. And I got one more to do. Had to figure out how to do one. The other one should go very quickly, but I'm telling you, you should have seen this water coming down. It was like an ocean, a river coming down. All this was all underwater yesterday. So anyway, this is gonna be a bummer. I got to clean all this up tomorrow, but I'm not doing it today. I had other stuff to do. Anyway, beautiful day. Actually, the took away some of the heat, but you can see this. This is all this fungus, because this was all green. I mean, it's amazing. This stuff spreads so quick. So anyway, that's what's up, and I'm just kind of hanging. And my wife just went to get us some dinner, some takeout. We're gonna hang and relax and enjoy ourselves. So, but hey, the guy came out here. He said I was gonna be here about 8 or 9 o'clock. He was out here spraying. So he said, "Yeah, man, let's go." And I think I'm gonna give him the weed treatment for about 8 months too. So the HOA, you got to keep your lawn clean. Yeah, in this neighborhood, they just want it. But you can see all of that stuff. That's all disease. And I just said, between the heat and all the rain that we've had, it just says it happens. It's fungus. That's what fungicide, I think he called it. Anyway, they spray and it'll take care of it, and we'll rock and roll. But all in all, awesome day. Got a lot of stuff done. Still putting stuff away. And I've got my son coming up in a couple of weeks. We want to get the house completely finished. And it's looking really nice in the back here. And, can't complain. So, going out to bid on a huge renovation project over in Bartow County, which is across Highway 20, over about probably a 30-40 minute ride. And then we got a new build that we're doing. My wife just did a landscaping job, and then she's got another basement coming up. I'm trying to finish my issue next week, get that out. It's got my contractor and my lighting report in there, and then get ready for the dog days of summer. And hopefully, I think tomorrow we're going to go down and wash the boat, take it out first time, and go for a little ride, make sure everything's working, and then give it a nice bath so it's ready to go. Because I know my son, every time he's come here, the last couple of times, the house hasn't been finished yet, it's rained. So hopefully he'll bring some nice weather. And he's actually just got hired by Gulfstream, recruited, and he's going to West Palm. He's going to work for Gulfstream. He's going to live in Delray Beach, right down a couple blocks from the beach, and had a great time in Dallas, but just had a better opportunity. And that's the way aviation goes, man. When you're in demand, they offer you more money. And I just said, if you ever take a new job, best time to get a new job is when you have one. And you don't make the move unless it's for more money. I don't care if and he likes it where he's at. It's just that these other guys are going to pay him more money. Better gig, and he wants to travel and work on planes too. If they ever break down, he wants to be able to go out and travel, fix them, and fly back with the pilots. So, in any event, opportunity knocks. You always have to take a look, and the grass isn't always greener on the other side, even with fungus. So, but hey, hope you're going to have a great Saturday night. And hey, you got about 6 hours left, and then you got Sunday to relax, and then you got a short holiday week. Got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nothing's going on. Friday's 4th of July, and then the weekend, and then the dog days of summer. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's my word of the day. It's triumphant. Yeah, triumphant. Why do I like that? It's about winning. It's about success. It's about, crossing the finish line, holding your hand high, raising the cup like the Florida Panthers just did when they won the Stanley Cup. Being triumphant, it's an awesome word to have in your repertoire or in your verbiage. It's a connector, it's an action. To be triumphant, you got to take action. And take action means you got to practice, you got to get better at your skills, and to be able to, to be a champion and to be able to be triumphant, you got to work at it every day, every week, every month. For the entire year, to be a professional player or to be a professional business person, you got to work on your skills every day. If you're not doing that, you're not going to be able to succeed. You can't just work on a couple things, a couple days or a couple weeks and think that you're just going to get better. Some people are born with talents, but I'm telling you, you got to be consistent. And triumphant is an awesome, awesome word. It's a nice goal to set, and that's a feeling that you want to feel just about every day. So when you look at, you get up early, you take action, you make your bed, you kick ass all day, you go have a great evening, and then when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, when you're flossing and getting ready to deplug and get ready for some REM sleep, you can look at yourself and remember, another triumphant day for David Corson, and I'll leave it all out in the field, okay? And it's time to rest, give my body, some recharge so it can go do it again the next day and repeat. So, it's like I said, athletics. To be triumphant, you got to practice every day. You got to learn new ways, new plays. You got to execute. You got to have the mindset. You're the winner, you'll learn. And, some days are going to be better than others, but it's your responsibility to make positives out of negatives. But being an athlete, to be triumphant, you got to work at it day in and day out, man. There's no days off, no rest. You got to just keep moving forward. And when you win a game, you go and you repeat it again and do better. Business, the same thing. You got to learn new products, new research, new data, new technology. You got to keep yourself positive. You got to shake hands with a firm handshake, look people in the eye, all of those things. And, to be, because business, man, it's like sports, man. It's vicious out there, man. Everybody wants to take you down. So being triumphant in business is such a good adjective or characteristic to have. And people know that when you have that feeling of being triumphant or a champion or a winner, you're at the top of the game, man, they want to hang with you. They want to play in your sandbox. you know? And it's just an awesome, awesome word to have. Relationships. Being triumphant. Hey, you trying to get this person to go out with you. You never took no for an answer. You finally got them to meet you for breakfast or lunch, whatever. And then then you actually found out there's a lot in common that you both like, and you keep going on dates, and you engage to the next level, and the next level, and maybe get serious, and you just never know. And then you maybe find out, hey, it's not you. But that's still being triumphant, because you know that you still had a good time, you learned a lot, and you go out and you meet someone else. So, it's like my wife. I'm triumphant. I just celebrated my 30th anniversary. Over those 30 years, was every day great? Hell no. But I had a lot of awesome times. And I had a great time today. We got on each other's in a hurry. Everybody does. I'm building this thing. Come on, leave me alone. I'm trying to get this done. She's doing her own thing, hanging stuff. Her friends coming over. They're decorating. They're putting stuff up. I'm doing my thing. She told me, hey, get these things built. So I'm doing my thing, trying to get my stuff done. Had that mess out there, and I was like, I'm doing it tomorrow, So, but it's not just personal. It's just casual contact. I was just talking to Lowe's, trying to pay our card. Our bill hadn't come, and it wasn't letting me log in. I was super nice to this lady. She was super knowledgeable about how everything worked, and I just was so nice to her, and you get things done. And I know when I hung up her, she said, hey, have a great night, enjoy your holiday, and blah, blah, blah. She wished me a holiday. I know when she hung up, she goes, hey, man, that guy has a really good attitude. I'm triumphant, And with sleep, you got to be triumphant with your body. It busts its tail all day for you. And then when it's ready to go to bed, it knows that you're going to give it 6 to 8 hours. I get 6 to 6.5 a night of sleep. That's what my goal was this year, to learn how to get better sleep. And I know every morning it's going to wake up with that triumphant attitude. I'm going to kick ass for David Corson today. Whatever he does, whether he's out there running, sweating, working up in his office, whatever he's doing, traveling, it's going to kick tail. So, and if I left anything else that you want to be triumphant for in a 24-hour period, whether it's business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever, do it. Okay? You'll feel better, and you're going to learn. And whenever that hindrance or a pothole or a speed bump or that's in front of you, you're going to be able to blow right through it, because you've already learned. And history repeats itself, and you're going to blow right through it, and you're going to be triumphant. All right. So it's from the heart. Take it to the bank. Put it up here in your knowledge vault. Use it whenever you need it. And if you work on being triumphant for the remainder of the year, you're going to have about 6 months of data on yourself. Do it right here on your phone. Download a diary app, have a running email or a notepad on this phone, and write a paragraph every day. How you improved on being triumphant. I don't care if it's how you made your bed, or how you brushed your teeth, or how you filed something in your office, or whatever it might be. Just make improvements, little improvements every day. Sometimes they're going to be bigger than other days, but as long as you're moving forward with a positive attitude and you're learning, that's triumphant to me. And it's all going to add up. And by the end of the year, you'll be able to look back and say, damn, I did that for 6 months. And you're going to have all this data. You can look back at all the days. As long as you were consistent, you did it day in and day out, you're going to remember all those days. And where you were right on the money on being triumphant, you had a little too much oomph in you, or not enough, man, that stuff is just gold. And this is just like a little self-check. That's the way I look at it. So, hey, it's a little value nugget. If it helps you, awesome. If you don't like triumphant, I gave you a bunch of other words for the first 6 months. Hey, pick a word that you like. I just like working on different words every day. Some people like working on I'm working on my sleep, but I like using all the words. And the more words and the more positive, outlooks and thoughts that you have, the better off you're going to be. Remember, if you start the day on a positive and end the day on a positive, strong with momentum, the next day you're just going to have that much easier of a time, because your body's going to be ready to go, and you can just get up. And remember, you got to make your bed. Take a positive action every morning. Make that bed. Start the day off with action and positiveness. So, appreciate y'all out there. Have a great Saturday night. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe out in the boat. We'll see. And I appreciate y'all. Be safe. Take action. Triumphant.